say someone is wanting to do a kitchen upgrade with the idea that they're going to be moving about 5 years down the way.
Mm-hmm.
What are some do's and don'ts for that kitchen remodel to make it stand the test of time, shall we say? So
Sure.
it's not, looking like it's dated 5 years from now when it's a newer kitchen.
Right. Really, the big thing I would say is don't overinvest.
Okay.
So if that's what you're going to do, you need to have your cabinets consistent with the neighborhood you're in, the
Okay.
home value.
Okay.
But you're not going to want to go buy really fancy custom cabinets and stacked crown and all of that.
Okay.
You're really probably going to want to go with a pretty, I'll say, timeless door.
Okay.
So you may have just a kind of a shaker looking door, and shaker doors doesn't mean it's country, because you
Right.
change the hardware, you can change the look.
Sure, yep.
But keep in a pretty not extreme style.
Okay.
So that kind of door. And I would probably go with just a maple stain, because maple is a wood that stays in
vogue.
fashion. In vogue. And then just get a stain that, again, is not it's not a real red color, it's not a real natural color, but just kind of a nice medium brown that's going to work.
Okay.
And then do other little things like the hardware and the new sink and maybe deal with the countertop. But the key thing is to go, I don't need to overinvest. Don't overinvest in the accessories. Don't overinvest in all the end panels and things. And so there's ways to keep it reasonable so you can enjoy it.
Right.
And get most of your money back out, because a kitchen remodel is a good investment in a home. But you don't want to do it if you have a short-term perspective on how long you're going to be there.
Right, but then on the flip side of that is you want to have as quality as you can so it lasts those 5
Right.
years. So when the new buyers are coming looking at it, they don't feel like they have to redo the kitchen
Correct.
again.
Right.
So,
Right.
okay, great. And then you can, save that $50,000, $60,000 kitchen
For the next
remodel
home.
for the
That's
next
right.
house.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's right. And just go wild and
Just
crazy.
go crazy. Yes. Cool. We hadn't really touched on this, but what about like wet bars? Is that kind of something that still people are wanting, people are adding to their homes, putting in basements? What's kind of the...
They are.
Okay.
There's a lot of that going on, and sometimes you see maybe a little more freeness in what they're willing to do and try. We're finishing up a basement bar right now that actually has a concrete countertop.
Oh, cool.
Which is neat. And
Yeah.
so a lot of that is going on. So it is an option, and it also makes the whole another area of your home much more usable, much
Right.
more friendly for entertainment.
Okay. So, yeah, I like that idea of if you've got a rec room in your basement, you can maybe have some more of your personality come out in that room, in that space.
Right, it's a smaller space. It's
Yep.
not, and people are going to accept that a little more than if you did that
in your
the kitchen.
Yeah. So, go wild with the paint color if you want
Correct.
to, or do some concrete countertops.
Concrete countertops. We did one where the tile on the bar part
Okay.
was actually little stainless steel tiles.
Oh, wow.
So it was really fascinating. And so
Yeah.
they had this little meandering sink. It looked like a stream kind of going through.
Oh, I think that's a Kohler sink, isn't it?
It is a Kohler
Yeah.
sink. Yep.
I
Yep.
know
So
what
that
you're
you can do
talking
some neat things with that.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, very good. Well, Kurt, are there any last thoughts you have for us and for our people that are learning to love their indie home even more than they have in the past?
I guess I would just encourage them, if they have some questions, we'd be happy to chat with them, but to talk with a kitchen expert,
Okay.
because we have tools, we have software to help them think about it, help lay it out, and help them visualize it. One of the things that we can do is bring some very good computer-generated pictures,
Okay.
and can help people visualize what it will look like when it's done, and go, yes, that's it, let's go do it.
Awesome. Well, Kurt, we thank you so much for being part of our segment today. We look forward to our next episode where we're going to be talking more about your heating and cooling system.